All right, we got the
How are
all right, we're
you?
recording now, just so you know, for
Okay, recording
posterity.
I can't swear anymore.
I will so far it looks like they're all students. I'm gonna let them in and share my screen and put on some
Okay, well, happy
tunes.
graduation, everybody.
You too.
Yay!
Nice seeing you guys.
Let's do this. Got that. Got that. Got that. Okay, good afternoon, everyone, as we have yet another Zoom meeting to celebrate our 2021 class. Congratulations in the chat. If I could just ask everybody to stay on mute. You can leave your cameras on if you like, just stay on mute as we have a short ceremony. I wanted to welcome all of the students, faculty, and staff, and then all the family and friends who may be joining us on YouTube through the stream. We've had a crazy year this past year. What a year we've all gone through. Not only just for us, for the whole world. If you all can remember last spring, I just remember some of us going, yeah, it'll be like a month. We'll all like go home and stay for a month. And I was like, no, we're gonna finish the whole semester. We'll finish last semester. Now it's like a year later, and here we all still are. But we could be more proud of you having gotten through this. You know, graduation is such a good time to have reflection, but also celebration. And I'd like to start this with some moment to just reflect on the times we've had together these 2 past years and the times we've had to share through the pandemic with our family, our friends, and our loved ones. I really believe we couldn't have done this without each other. And I'm gonna borrow something from Mr. Rogers. If we could take one moment of silence just to think of people who helped us get through this past year. Okay, thank you very much. Thinking about all of our friends, our families, and our loved ones out there. And now as we sort of get into the ceremony, Steve is going to share a video that celebrates the class of 2021.
You gotta pull together if the job's too big to do alone. You gotta pull together, don't you try to do it on your own.
Start to use this plan today.
Don't you hesitate. Once you start to work this way, you'll never stop cooperating. Pull together, why not give it one more try? There's nothing to it, you can do it. And when you pull together, work is as easy as pie.
Hey, where is everybody? Hey, there you are. Hi, everybody. Welcome to ETC Storytime. In honor of the ETC class of 2021, the faculty and staff would like to read you a very special story. And that story is, Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss.
Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away.
You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where to go.
You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street.
And you may not find any who want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town.
It's opener there, in the wide open air.
Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you.
And then things start to happen. Don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too.
Oh, the places you'll go.
You will be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights.
You won't lag behind because you're going to have that speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you're going to be the best. Wherever you go, you're going to top all the rest.
Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't.
I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true. The bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you.
You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch.
You come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump.
And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done.
You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win?
And if you go in, should you turn left or right in 3/4, or maybe not quite, or go run back and sneak in from behind? Simple or not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his or her mind.
You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, towards a most useless place, the waiting place.
For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or the waiting around for a yes, or no. Or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting.
Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night.
Or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting.
No, that's not for you.
Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find bright places where boom bands are playing.
Banner flip flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of a guy.
Oh, the places you'll go, there's fun to be done. There are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all.
Fame? You'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, 'cause sometimes they won't.
I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win.
'Cause you will play against you.
All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something. You'll be quite a lot.
When you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you don't want to go on.
But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hacking cracks howl.
Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak.
On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are.
You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go.
So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left.
And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed.
Kid, you'll move mountains.
So, be your name Boxabum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
Hi everyone,
Hope you enjoyed ETC story time. Here's a few folks that want to wish you well.
Hey class 2021, we miss you guys. We pray everyone's safe and healthy, all your friends and family. Congratulations on conquering such milestones in your life. I wish you guys very well and much success. Quasi, you have anything to say?
Yeah, thanks, Corey. Hi, everybody. It's been really sad without you all in the building, but I would like to congratulate the class of 2021. What a great accomplishment, and I wish you all the best. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Quasi. Hi, everybody. It's so lonely in here. It's so quiet. I miss seeing everybody's faces every day. I just wanted to congratulate the class of 2021 and wish the best of luck.
Thanks, Corey and Megan and Quasi. What a surprise. Good to see you, buddy. Now I would like to introduce our very own ETC professor, Jesse Schell.
Hey everybody, welcome to a super unusual graduation. What an exciting year it's been. Super weird way to end the year, but I just wanted to say a few words before things wrapped up. It has been super exciting to be able to work with you guys at the ETC. It seems like it was just yesterday that you guys were just coming into BVW and we were getting started and figuring everything out. And here we are, the end of 2 years, and you guys have totally made it. It's been wonderful working with you guys. One of the things that's always true is whenever we start out with new students, it always, it always feels like, what are they going to be like to work with? And then over time, we start finding ways to make things, and you guys have made so much exciting stuff. And so that when it comes time for you guys to go, it's really kind of sad. It's one of the things that is really hard as faculty members is to watch you guys go out in the world, but at the same time super exciting because you're going to go off and do so many exciting things. Well, one of the things that's an ETC tradition is something that I picked up from an old Hungarian circus tradition. And the idea is that when somebody leaves the circus troupe, that the people who stay behind, they have a big party with them. We have a big going away party. But the people who stay behind, somebody is picked to do the most dangerous trick. And the idea is you do your most dangerous trick, and if it goes well, then that is a sign of good omens ahead. It means that good things are going to happen to the people as they go out on the road. And if the dangerous trick does not go so well, that just means that the people who stay behind take one more knock that the people on the road won't have to take. So I have been chosen this year to perform that most dangerous trick. So I'm going to try and juggle 3 different things. I'm going to try and juggle this hunting knife, this torch, this soon to be flaming torch, and this saw blade on a stick. And so we'll see if I can do all 3 of these things in some safety. Got a lighter around here somewhere. Here it is. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. Okay. You can smell that, right? I think you can. All right. Let's see here. Oh, they all look so good, it's hard to know which one to start with. All right. Try and be quiet so you don't disturb me. Thanks. Whew. Whew. All right. All right. That is certainly a good sign. It looks like you guys are all set for excellent omens on the road. We really appreciate everything we've been able to do with you guys. Stay in touch. One of the deals with the ETC is we're always here for you, so don't be shy about reaching out. We'll miss you. Congratulations and happy graduation.
I'm excited to present this year's ETC Alumni Award, an award we started in 2015. This award is given to honor an alum who exemplifies leadership and innovation in the entertainment technology fields through their engaging and inspiring work. And this year's recipient is Emily Treat Czar, who received her MET in 2006. Emily is dedicated to using interactive technologies to improve lives and outcomes. She started at Leapfrog, producing designs for their e-learning platforms and products, and later she led a series of global game projects as VP of Production Services at Games for Change. She led the development of award-winning games for the Half the Sky movement in addition to numerous other impact initiatives. And she's recently stepped up as the Director of Design and Usability at Carnegie Learning in Pittsburgh to build their design studio. Throughout her career, she's been exploring the intersection of game design, learning, and social impact through over 200 transformational game projects. Emily has also advised on projects across a range of topics and sectors, including healthcare, finance, gender equality, sustainable energy, and many more. And she's created and taught game design courses at the New York Film Academy, Bunker Hill Community College, and she's also presented at professional conferences such as AAAS, TIFF, SIGSI, Games for Change, and Grace Hopper. Along the way, Emily has spent time volunteering as a game design instructor in after-school and community programs, and she has founded and created 2 sustainable youth design programs in both Pittsburgh and Boston. So congratulations to Emily Treat Czar.
Welcome and congrats, class of 2021. My name is Emily Treat Czar. I am a designer by profession and a teacher by practice, and I've had the fine fortune of landing a string of dream jobs. So I'm here to share some words of wisdom and encouragement to you all as you head out on your journeys and your careers. I just want to start by saying that you guys are the chosen ones. Some of you may have plans after graduation and some maybe still be looking. And I want to reassure you that you will find something soon. In all seriousness, everyone in this industry knows the rigor and talent coming out of this school and know that you are an advantage to many of your peers. Find comfort in the fact that nearly every industry is adopting user experience design as a way to engage end users, and that experience design and strategy is now becoming ubiquitous across every sector. You'll be among the next generation of innovators and designers who will inspire and engage and transform these audiences. Your training and talent will bring you in diverse directions. This is the eve of so many facets of change. So graduates, let's talk about how you might drive innovation and inspire audiences. Someone once told me that a career is like a 6-pack of jobs, and many of you recent grads will be anxious to begin that career and want to define yourself, but a career is really just a collection of individual jobs. So let's start there. Serena Lamb from the class of 2005 taught me to pursue everything that crosses my path, jump at opportunities to get involved in any kind of project, to get exposure to different aspects and angles of jobs. It's a great way to affirm what kind of things you like, what you dislike, what you're willing and unwilling to do for a job. It's because of her that I continued to this day to get involved in things that are completely out of my wheelhouse. Every experience counts. A career is a 6-pack of jobs. How do you get to that 6-pack sooner? Volunteer, help to do things that you want to do. As you develop deeper interests in areas, pursue and offer to help in places where you can get that exposure and experience. Don't wait for someone to reach out and ask, go to them, offer your skills and time. I was offered and accepted a job that bloomed out of a conversation I had at a conference where I simply asked how I could get involved. I wasn't really looking for a job, but I took it once they created one for me based on that conversation. A career is a 6-pack of jobs. It's not a paycheck. Pursue a job that will build your experience rather than just a paycheck. It's so tempting to jump at the first offer you've been given or to give up your social life to earn a higher salary. But as new grads, your focus should be on broadening your skill set, building your expertise across projects. Go somewhere where you have the opportunity to work on interesting projects, where you'll have exposure to exciting challenges and where you'll get to wear many different hats. A low-paying internship at a small studio will bring more opportunity to learn and grow than an associate role at a big studio. In 2012, I took a pay cut and left a promising job in London to produce games with Games for Change, a decision that would ultimately allow me to broaden my focus from education-based games to games for all types of transformation and impact. It also opened me up to a global network of designers and studios focused on games for change and games for social impact, and an opportunity to lead and direct award-winning games and a chance to travel to nearly every continent in the globe. You couldn't trade any amount of money in the world for that type of opportunity, and bucket list checking to boot. Be a lifelong learner. In this industry, you need to be prepared to be constantly taking in new information, to learn new processes, to bring up new proprietary tools and troubleshoot issues with minimal documentation. You'll need to make educated guesses, triangulate information. It's constant. It's the opposite of sitting back. It's innovation. Embrace it and figure out your groove and what excites you. Be a lifelong learner. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Aussie Burek class of 2006 encouraged me to push through my fear of public speaking by pursuing speaking opportunities until I didn't feel uncomfortable anymore. He himself had overcome his own fear of public speaking this way. Over the course of a year, I took on several speaking engagements, and I can attest that fear of public speaking can be practiced away. Be a lifelong learner. Build your stamina as a creator. There's a saying that there's 200 ways to skin a cat, and that certainly applies to design. For any design solution, there's 200 ways you can approach it. As designers, we need to be ready to discard 199 of those ideas and bring one forward. Eventually, our expertise will grow, and you'll be able to get to that single idea faster. But in the meantime, get comfortable leaving ideas on the shelf and never assume that your first idea is best. Be a lifelong learner. Find your mentors. Learn and adopt those new skills. Be a lifelong learner. Give back. Mentor students. Be humble. Do good as a designer. You have to empathize with your end user. It's not about you. It's not about what you like. It's not about what you want. Defer to your end user. End all arguments with testing. Be humble. Brenda has taught us all to be tens, but in a highly collaborative environment with so many experts, it's as much of a skill to project yourself as a 10, sometimes as it is important to know when to be a 1. Document your work. In art school, they taught us that if you didn't document your work, it never happened. Remember to keep a portfolio of your work, including everything you've produced at the ETC. It will be critical to showcase your growth as a designer later in your career. Steve Audia and Dave Solba will appreciate that I have kept my Virtual Worlds class, the VHS cassette that they dutifully captured for my class back when we graduated in the Ice Ages. Be opportunistic. I mean this in a positive way, but take advantage of opportunities when they present themselves. Always be open to exploring jobs in this industry. Shifts and grows in directions so rapidly, there's always new opportunities abound. Be opportunistic. Take risks. The best risk I ever took was leaving my friend's boyfriend entire life behind to pick up and move across the country for a dream job that I got fired from 6 months later. It taught me not to be afraid of trying and failing, and I felt fortunate that I had this experience early in life, as it made me feel fearless to making hard choices and changing directions. Hire females. That's it. I just want to say to you grads, the best of my career advice today: how might you charge innovation and inspire audiences with your skills and talents and make that transformation into the world today? Good luck and best wishes.
Thanks, Emily, and congratulations to you. Now let's take this back live to our ETC director, Dr. Drew Davidson.
Okay, thanks so much to Emily for such a great talk, sharing some words of wisdom. And thanks to Janice, Caitlin, and Ruth for all of their work on that nice video showing all of the faculty and staff. And I think it gives you just like that small sliver that the students are well aware of how we work together to try to give you all a great educational experience. And I think one of the most interesting, unique things this year is you all have really done a significant historical step in this experience. No other class has done this. The ETC is only as special as the people that are part of this. And the students, you know, as we share those experiences together, you're the first class to ever have done this weird thing through a pandemic. So congratulations there. And while graduation marks a great moment where you've completed your studies, as Emily noted, it's also the start of the next steps in your journey as you're go off to start forming these 6-packs of jobs that will come across the industries. And when you come back to visit, and we want you all to come back to visit, you'll have some of the most amazing and unique stories and experiences to share with the students when you revisit. If you recall from fundamentals, we talked about how you were starting your time at the ETC, and before you know it, you'd be graduating. And it would all happen so fast and blink, and here we are, you're graduating. And I know I've talked to several of you in particular how these past 2 years didn't go according to anyone's plans. We had no idea, but you all really, really did it. We couldn't be more proud of you and all that you've done through your 2 years here at the ETC. And so before we conclude our celebration, I'd like to take another moment. But for this moment, let's all take ourselves off mute and let's share a round of applause and cheers for all that you've done, for all the support you received from your families and friends, and for the loved ones who helped you, and for each other. So just a huge round of applause. Everybody can get going. Good job, everyone. Congratulations. Oh, I want to hear more from the students. Let's go, students. They're like, no, we're on mute. We like it that way. I know Steve's like, oh, and you that never happened. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone. Good job. Good job, you all. No, we're on mute. We like it that way. Just a small.
Yeah, congratulations,
everyone. Good job, you all. Oh my God, there's such a lag. All right. So that's just a small taste, a sliver, because while we're celebrating Virtuous Year, you know, and none of us would have hoped to have done this, CMU and the ETC, we're really planning a huge in-person celebration for next year to celebrate the classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022. So we hope to see you there, if not sooner. ETC alumni proved that the ETC has always been special and always will be. We look forward to you taking your place in the industry as leaders in your fields. Thanks again to everyone, and congratulations to you all. Please keep in touch with each other and with us. Together, you've done so much, and together, you'll just do so much more. Keep your heart in your work, and we wish you the best. And I look forward to all of us being able to get off Zoom, away from our screens, and we really look forward to being able to share space and time together sooner than later. So just to wrap up our celebration, everybody, I hope you take care and have a great day. Thanks so much, and congratulations to the class of 2021. Good job, everyone. Ooh, I'm gonna end this.
Hey everyone, there's gonna be a Minecraft celebration happening right after this one. So
Oh, thanks for sharing, Karen.
check out the
Karen, I just saw your note.
Yep.
For students, Minecraft, go.